This is George. This is, let's read this right here. George Bush, 1991, Our Quest for a New World Order. U.S. President George H.W. Bush at the UN in 1991. We got to see if he's got any AI going on. I probably better come over here and turn out the light for our little baby Rosie. Hey, honey, ready? We're gonna turn this light out, Rosie, honey. It's okay, because you're a little girl. There, you just rest, Rosie. Because Rosie needs to rest, and we're gonna look this over right here. Our quest, he said, for a new world order. This is the United Nations. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Yeah, this is the United Nations speech in 1991. That's when we left Berlin, Germany. 1991, either January or February of 1991. Yeah, hello there, Ogford Doggy. Yeah, we're gonna look at him. He's quite adamant, and we are going to look at him. He was C-SPAN Live. They only showed this, and of course you got Miss Kamala Harris right here. She's gonna debut with Donald Trump. Oh, she's going to debate. I thought it said her debut with Donald Trump. I'm sitting there thinking, come on, Kamala Harris. You're going to debut with Donald Trump? No, she's going to debate with him. George Washington, whoever he is. Okay, HW. Okay, this was 9/23 of 1991, 13:05, 35. Channel 2 or Chapter 2. I don't know. Let's listen to him.
Where institutions of freedom have lain dormant, the United Nations can offer them new life. These institutions play a crucial role in our quest for a new world order, an order in which no nation must surrender one iota of its own sovereignty, an order characterized by the rule of law rather than the resort to force, the cooperative settlement of disputes rather than anarchy and bloodshed, and an unstinting belief in human rights. And finally, you may wonder about America's role in the new world that I've described. Let me assure you, the United States has no intention of striving for a Pax Americana. However, we will remain engaged. We will not retreat and pull back into isolationism. We will offer friendship and leadership. And in short, we seek a Pax Universalis, built upon shared responsibilities and aspirations. To all assembled, we have an opportunity to spare our sons and daughters the sins and errors of the past. We can build a future more satisfying than any our world has ever known. The future lies undefined before us, full of promise, littered with peril. And we can choose the kind of world we want. One blistered by the fires of war and subjected to the whims of coercion and chance, or one made more peaceful by reflection and choice. Take this challenge seriously. Inspire future generations to praise and venerate you, to say, on the ruins of conflict, these brave men and women built an era of peace and understanding. They inaugurated a new world order, an order worth preserving for the ages. Good luck to each and every one of you And thank you very, very much.
That was a very lame speech. Barack Obama could have made a better speech than that. I'm just saying. For his New World Order, it was very dry. It was very unemotional. It lacked emotion. It lacked it all. He's just up there speaking. The New World Order. There's no emotion in him whatsoever. No charisma, no zilcho. Yes, he didn't want you to notice. Cloaked in peace. Well, that's really what he did. It's seriously. Look. User clip George Bush 1991, our quest for a new world order. I was going to look to see if he was AI. He wanted to give himself a victory speech right here. I'm going to mute him. Now, I noticed that Rosie, honey, was not bothered by his tone, which was unusual. Rosie wasn't. She's still over there. Let me flip this around. I want to see if we can get any of his stuff up. I want to see if he was a reptilian. Some say that he was a reptilian. They're going to tell you he was, and he very well could have been one. I can't be on this website because it's literally, it's not doing me right. It's not. I'm going to have to find him something else to say. I'm supposed to be on C-SPAN over here. You all welcome. He called for the New World Order is what he called for. He wasn't the only one who called for the New World Order. Let me see the presidents who have called for a New World Order. The presidents who called for a New World Order. Is that you I feel over here by me, Rosie? No, it's not. Okay, so the New World Order address. 19. Oh, he spoke to Congress. Well, did he speak to Congress, you all? He spoke to Congress about a new world order. I am looking for my ink pen if you're just tuning in. It says March of 1991. After the end of the Gulf War in Iraq, he outlined a new world order that had replaced the bipolar politics of the Cold War era. According to Bush, this new world order would be organized around the international community's efforts to halt aggression by the powerful over the powerless. The speech has often been cited as the administration's principal policy statement on the post-war order. Tonight, I come to speak to this House about the world after war. So Saddam Hussein, the villain, the victims of war, we got to work together. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it, you all. I don't want to read it. He's kind of boring. No offense to him, but he sounds... I never really cared too much for his personality. No, I didn't. Okay, we got another one. We got... Joe Biden wants a new economic world order. So let's see if he wanted one. It's never looked more disordered. Okay, well, it looks a little disordered. Catherine Tai drove a nail into its coffin. The U.S. Trade Representative. The Biden administration had been trying to bury the free trade era for months. So the U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai drove a nail into its coffin in January, telling the world's 1% at Davos that Biden administration would try to shape a new economic world order around protecting workers. So he's got a new world order himself. They all got the new world order. I want to get them in the videos. Let's see if we can get a video collection of them. Oh, we got it. We have got it, you all. We got to see this right here. Come on there. We can do it. Now, whether or not this is going to be the real Joe Biden, I'm trying to flip this. I'm going to make sure they do not. My nose is starting to tickle. Okay, let me get this Forbes guy on here talking. He's got to I don't know if he's got Joe Biden on here talking. No, he's just talking, so I'm not even going to go to him. He's kind of boring. I'm not going to go to him. I thought I was going to Obama. Obama charts the New World Order also. So September of '09. Let's see that's Muammar Gaddafi. Let's see Muammar Gaddafi, you all. We got to go back and we got to hunt down the New World Order.
Demonstrators assembled on the other side of the road. A sense of anticipation in the General Assembly chamber. And a warm reception for Barack Obama.
Wait a minute.
To the in the General Assembly.
Did you see that glitch that heard with Obama? As he walked there, there was a big glitch. Okay, now we're gonna see Obama. Okay, let's calm down. I gotta make sure they got the highest resolution on here. Great, it don't go any higher than 480. That's okay, they got a glitch. I gotta turn it down. The whole world is cheering for Obama. They are. Let's flip it.
Chamber. And a warm.
See, as he walked in there, the whole entire thing glitched. As Obama walked in there. Watch this. It's 17 seconds, and he's going to glitch. He's going to glitch him out. Yep, he did. He glitched him out in the 17th second. Watch this, you all. We went from the 17th. It bled into the 18th. And it's still in the 18th. And it came out of the 18th. He glitched it. He glitched it in the 17th second of the video. I don't know what Obama had to say, but we like to hear what he had to say. I want to know, because I never heard him say it before, but we need to hear it out of his own mouth.
For Barack Obama as he walks to the podium. His wife seated among the heads of state and dignitaries.
The time has come for the world to move in a new direction. We must embrace a new era of engagement based on mutual interest and mutual respect. And our work must begin now.
And the president outlined his vision of a new world order in which the U.S. would participate fully. One rooted on 4 basic principles.
Non-proliferation and disarmament. The promotion.
Did you hear that? Disarmament. Just like who else did the disarmament and he got himself killed? They killed him? John Fitzgerald Kennedy, because he called for a nuclear disarmament. He just called for it too. This is the New World Order right here. Let's look at him.
The promotion of peace and security.
One rooted on 4 basic principles.
Non-proliferation and disarmament. The promotion of peace and security. The preservation of our planet. And a global economy that advances opportunity for all people.
Among the speakers that followed the U.S. president, the leader of Libya, Muammar Gaddafi, speaking at the UN for the first time after 40 years in power. And waving the UN Charter, he called for an end to...
Okay, Rosie doesn't like that guy's thing. She jumped up here on the laptop. She does not like that man's frequency at all. She scared me. That's why I jumped. So he called for the New World Order too. Sorry, Rosie, honey. You okay over there? You trying to sleep? She does not. She did not like the speaker's voice. I don't know if she liked Barack Obama's voice, but she jumped up here on my laptop and she scared me. She did not like it. I can't listen to it, you all. I had to turn off my sound. Wow. It's okay, Rosie, honey. You're a little baby. America Unearthed. Look at this. A New World Order. Global politics and its power bases are in transition. President Donald Trump promises a dramatic change in U.S. foreign policy. Does he promise a new world order? It looks like it. Are we ready? Are we ready for a new world order? Anwar bin Mohammed Gargash, diplomat advisor to the United Arab Emirates, they're gonna want the new world order. Speeches that defied a presidency. Let's hear him. Wait a second, y'all. I'm gonna put him on here.
Small country. It is a big idea. A new world order where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law.
So I say we must clean the house of white America of racism. Americans who...
Did you hear him? We must clean the house of white America. Of racism. They're the one who are stirring the pot. They're the one who's saying there's racism out there. The more they speak it, the more they're trying to speak it into existence.
Or in the white majority should be proud to stand up.
Freedom and the rule of law.
So I say we must clean the house of white America of racism. Americans who are in the white majority should be proud to stand up and be heard denouncing the sort of racist rhetoric we heard on that tape. So loudly and clearly denouncing it that our black fellow citizens can hear us. White racism may be black people's burden, but it's white people's problem. We must clean our house.
Wow. This one right here too. If you didn't hear this one. President Biden, there's going to be a new world order. It hasn't happened in a while, and America has to lead it.
Thank you. My name's Joe Biden, and I come from Delaware, which has more corporations incorporated than all the rest of the country. In 1 month, unemployment down to 3.8%.
No, come on.
Our economy grew at... And I want to make that clear. You're on your own winding down operations in Russia. And you did a hell of a lot to operations that they were about to engage to the cost we'd impose with our allies and partners on the world. But now's the time to invest in your people. So I want to thank you again for, since then we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened. Since then we established a liberal world order, and since then we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people died. 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people died.
A liberal world order Oh my gosh. Oh, you can do a search for it. There is going to be one. There is. There's going to be a new world order, and it doesn't matter who gets into president. It doesn't matter. President Trump and the New World Order. Oh, look at that. It failed. The request has failed. President Trump and the New World Order. It won't let us watch it. It will not. Welcome, everyone. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Wow. Yeah. Former Nigerian president gave a third world perspective. The New World Order, George Bush, he just keeps doing it, you all. The evolving role of diplomats in a new world order. Arising from the ashes of the old world order. Obama charts with the new world order, you all. It's just literal. It is coming, whether you Trump, global threat or new world order. Maybe he is a global threat to their new world order. Henry Kissinger on the new world order. The G20 has pledged a new world order. Reagan, Secretary Blinken, I guess he wants one too. Who elected George Soros to dictate laws? Oh my gosh, you all. I'm not looking at them. Is it it's not a conspiracy if it came out of the president's mouth and all the other heads of countries' mouth, a new world order. How can that be a conspiracy? How can it be a conspiracy when the G20 nations are calling for a new world order? How can it be a conspiracy when China has a vision of a new world order? That there's no conspiracy here. It is what it is. It's not a conspiracy. Macron calls for a single global order. Let's hear him, French president.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
Oh, come on, you all. Let's skip it.
Hey, we're how ridiculous. We are in a jungle and we have two big elephants trying to become more and more nervous. If they become very nervous and start war, it will be a big problem for the rest of the jungle. You need cooperation of a lot of other animals. Tigers, monkeys, and so on. Are you on the US and the Chinese side? Because now, progressively, a lot of people would like to see there are two orders in this world. This is a huge mistake, even for both the US and China. We need a single global order.
They all want it. They want it. They want a new world order. Look. The UN Security Council meeting on Just World Order Part 2. Wow. I'm not going to do I'm not going to look for any video glitchings. Seems like a done deal. It does. Seems like a done deal. Oh, see, I guess Trump is standing in their way. The disruptive impacts of Donald Trump's presidency continue to wreak havoc. It's wreaking havoc. Maybe he's standing in their way of their new world order. Look, Goldman Sachs on America and a new world order. The American president and the world stage, a new world order in the making. Do you think he's standing on this side? Get out of there, Henry Kissinger. Trump and China diverge on world order. He suggests, okay, you all, so no, this is like a new world order. It's not a conspiracy, you all. It's not leadership. That's it. I'm done. I'm hopping off here. I already said too much about the world order. The world order. The axis of evil. Oh, well. I'm going to hop off of here, you all. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. You're going to make you one of them Halloween giants that looks like Gina. Brandon, honey, are you really? Is it going to look like me right now? You're going to make it look like me right now. You go ahead. That'd be fine. You can put my salt lamp in the background because it's got some good, it's got a good orange color, Halloween-y thing. It's got some good energy coming from it. You can do it, Brandon. Yeah. Good night, Jake. Susan B, honey, thank you. Thank you, Apple Brooks. Thank you, Al. Any other moderators, thank you. Thank you all for your comments. You can check that out. This is not a conspiracy. They're going to have to get over it now. They are. Yeah. No, Trump gave you the jab. He did say to take it. First he said he didn't say to take it. Then he said to take it. Yeah. That's what he said. Yep. It's conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. You don't know what the word means. Milk tea. Milk Tea Alliance reminds me of the Boston Tea Party. It reminds me of the current day Boston Tea Party where Rick Sanchez, I think it was his name, on the CNBC. I don't know his name. What? Rick Santoro. He called for the present day Boston Tea Party. I think it was the shout that went around the world or something like that. Something like that, you all. Rick Santelli, that was his name. I think it was, yeah. The Denver airport. The New World Order is an organization with plans for global domination. The New World Order thing, you can see the C-SPAN. The U.S. role in the world after the 2024 election. They've already got the thing going. The Obama administration. Wow. The wall is yet to fall. I'm going to go. So thank you all for tuning in. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the join button. It's okay. Yeah. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.